Mariya Karapetyan from Armenia. I know we're going to be getting into borrowed time. I hope we can stay just a couple more minutes so that our guest speakers can also respond to anything they've heard in the debate, please. Ms. Karapetyan, please.
Thank you. I'll try to be very quick, Andreas. Dear colleagues, it's following the fall war. You probably can't imagine the amount of anxiety I feel when I join OSCE PA meetings, because I constantly think about what can I say in order to help facilitate the return of the Armenian detainees in Azerbaijan. Again, I want to call you all to make statements, to write letters, to work with your foreign ministers, to ensure that the dozens of Armenians who are still in the prisons of Baku have a chance to come back home, and the second Nagorno-Karabakh war will come to an end for these families as well, because the war hasn't ended for them. And it was a war. It wasn't skirmishes. It wasn't escalation. It was a full-scale war where the entire territory of Nagorno-Karabakh was bombarded, not just the line of contact. The entire militaries came into contact with each other. Our Azerbaijani colleagues wonder why we're not constructive. You can make a concrete step to hope for constructiveness from the Armenian side. It is the return of the Armenian hostages and detainees that you keep in Baku. Go back to your government and ask them to release them immediately and stop tagging them as terrorists. They are Armenian nationals that need to return home. You speak about integrating the Armenian population of Nagorno-Karabakh into Azerbaijan. How much belief can there be in this if you keep Armenians hostage in Baku? Let them return home. You slap the international community in the face when you say you implemented UN Security Council resolutions through war. Nobody implements UN Security Council resolutions through war. You say you ensured the return of 50,000 Armenians to Nagorno-Karabakh. You don't have control over the movement of these Armenians. They returned to Nagorno-Karabakh because of the Russian peacekeepers. And it wasn't 50,000, it was 90,000 Armenians that moved from Nagorno-Karabakh to the Republic of Armenia, and following the end of the war, were able to return to their homes, if their homes actually existed. And finally, Mr. Guliev, you say Azerbaijan does not have an administrative unit called Nagorno-Karabakh. So basically, you're saying there is no Nagorno-Karabakh anymore for Azerbaijan. That's why the conflict is resolved. How can you hope for a constructive dialogue when this is your particular stance? And Mr. Tural Ganjaliev, please don't manipulate the words of the Armenian Vice Minister of Culture. Yes, we're a democracy, and a decade ago, within her academic freedom, the Vice Minister of Culture spoke self-critically about political discourses in Armenia. I wonder whether that is possible in Azerbaijan. No, it's not possible, because what Aliyev says, he says we will chase Armenians like dogs out of Nagorno-Karabakh. So that is the discourse that you have in Azerbaijan, and you need to stop it before hoping for constructive dialogue. I'm sorry, I apologize, colleagues, for this sort of language, but it's just enough is enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.